The final race of the day from Haydock is their big race of the season. Over the jumps, it's the Lancashire Chase. It's a 3 mile, 1.5 furlong grade 1, so it's a real good Gold Cup trial as well. We've got a big field for it. Beer Money at the top for Matt Cooper, Brown Chamberlain, John Morgan, Daniel Garcia, Matt Cooper, Dexter Menor, Darren Thompson, Greek Tribute, Craig Beckwith, Mayhem on Ice, Darren Thompson, Santa's Concerto for John Morgan, Scribano Myth, David Robertson, Stranger's Call and the Go-Between for Martin Leadham, The Hoplite, Joshua Sutherland, Fantasia, Craig Beckwith, Grayling Crack for David Robertson, Hot Springs Winds, Vinnie Gerard, Marina LaBelle, Padraig Hogan, Rare Impulse and Straight Laced for Paul Parsons, The Widow for Joshua Sutherland and Wild Rose for David Hooley. So the big guns are in this. This should be a fascinating race. They're away and racing. And Santa's Concerto has been scrubbed straight into the lead and also been pushed through Brown Chamberlain. So the Morgan pair are going to go on and they're going to make it a stiff test. They're going to make it a truly run race and get the others thinking about it in behind. We'll see what happens when these two get together before some of the others make mistakes, but they're heading off towards the first of only 18 fences to take, which is not surprising really. Only 18 fences, only 3 mile, 1.5 furlongs. It's a long old run to the first one of them, and that will allow Santa's Concerto and Brown Chamberlain to open up quite a big lead and potentially be going a little bit too quickly. We'll see what happens as they get to the first then. And everybody over it okay. There were 1 or 2 mistakes. David Robertson's Grayling Crack hit it hard but got away with it at the second. And over that one as well. So Santa's Concerto and Brown Chamberlain from Scribano Myth in third. Greek Tribute is fourth. And you can see they're already well strung out. You'd think they've done a circuit already, wouldn't you, how strung out they are. The Grey Rare Impulse is just the back marker. Santa's Concerto and Brown Chamberlain 4 lengths up on Scribano Myth as they take the fourth, which they're all over safely. Then after that one comes Greek Tribute and the Go-Between. The Widow is after that one. This one's a ditch. And again they're all over it okay, although Fantasia wasn't foot perfect. Santa's Concerto and Brown Chamberlain 3 to 4 clear. Scribano Myth, the Hoplites now move through into fourth. Greek Tribute is fifth and the Go-Between is sixth. Gap of 2 or 3 lengths then to the Grayling Crack on the inside. On the wide outside is the Widow. Between them is the Stranger's Call and Straight Laced. Tucked in behind them, Beer Money and Daniel Garcia. And Dexter Menor and Hot Springs Winds. They take the sixth. Which again, they're all over okay. Another ditch coming up, number 7. And we're losing one at the back there. Rare Impulse is being pulled up for Paul Parsons. So a disappointment for him there as that one has departed the race. He's still got Straight Laced in there as they get to the 8th. Which again, they all jump nicely. You'd expect these to be jumping well though, wouldn't you? They're Gold Cup horses. These are the top staying chasers as they get over the 9th. And they're well strung out here with this John Morgan pair setting a very strong pace as they head up the straight. They'll come past the winning post shortly and then they will go out for one more circuit of the track. And it's Brown Chamberlain and Santa's Concerto are disputing the lead. They're a good 5 lengths clear of Scribano Myth is in third. The Go-Between is in fourth. Then Grayling Crack and the Hoplite. The Widow after that one. Straight Laced is next. Then Beer Money and Daniel Garcia. Fantasia and Greek Tribute. Hot Springs Winds and Wild Rose. And towards the back, Marina LaBelle and Mayhem on Ice at the back too. Dexter Menor is also closer to the back than the front, which is something of a surprise, but I say these hold-up horses are going to be left a lot of work to do come the end of the race with the pace that is being set by the Morgan pair. They're over the 10th And it's Santos Concerto and Brain Chamberlain still matching strides from the go-between, who's back in third. The leader didn't jump that well and has now surrendered the lead to Brown Chamberlain, and suddenly Scribano Myth and the go-between are closing. So too's the Hoplite, then comes Grayling Crack. The Widow is running on. So too Stranger's Call as they take the 12th. And there's a fall there, something's gone. Daniel Garcia's down. So Daniel Garcia's gone at that one as Santos Concerto and Brown Chamberlain now kick on again. Well inside the final mile. Go between his third. Scribano Myth is fourth. Then the Hoplite and Grayling Crack. The Widow trying to get into it as well as they take number 13. Mistake by Craig Beckwith's horse towards the rear. Greek Tribute is the ditch, the 14th. All over that and well strung out as it's Santos Concerto by a length to Brown Chamberlain in second, then Scribano Myth, the Hoplite and the Widow are next, then comes Stranger's Call and the go-between, and then after that one is Grayling Crack. Straight Faced is trying to run on as well, Fantasia trying to run on from the back as well, but they're heading towards home now and they're going to go into the straight. They've got 4 more left to jump in that straight, and it's Santos Concerto's kicked on. Brown Chamberlain is now dropping away. The Hoplite's gone into second. 1 or 2 of these have run their race and they're really backtracking through the field as they get down to the 4th last. Santos Concerto jumped it well, got over it well, got clear again from the Hoplite in second. Scribano Myth is third, then the Widow. Brown Chamberlain trying to battle back, having been given a bit of a breather. That was the final dip to third last. A crashing fall there. Grayling Crack's gone, but now it's the Hoplite who's come through to take it up. It's the Hoplite who comes down towards the second last with a lead of a couple of lengths from Santos Concerto. Brain Chamberlain's got a real second wind in third. Slow jump by the leader, and look at this Brown Chamberlain. He bursts back into the lead after his race look run. It's Brown Chamberlain who's gone on again with a furlong to go. This is the final fence. Brown Chamberlain jumps in nicely. The Hoplite over it in second. Might have jumped it slightly better. It's going to be a ding-dong battle up the straight. The Hoplite is beginning to get up on the outside. Brown Chamberlain's got nothing left, I don't think, after that resurgence, but it's the Hoplite who's going on and up towards the line. It's the Hoplite who lays down his Gold Cup credentials. Brown Chamberlain second. Scribano with Santos Concerto, the Widow being Money Fantasia. And Stranger's Call was the last one to finish. And the Hoplite for Joshua Sutherland takes it. Brown Chamberlain looked beaten 3 out and then got a second wind. It just ran out close to home. Hoplite a good winner. I finished well strung out again. And the Hoplite for Joshua Sutherland takes it. Brown Chamberlain, John Morgan second. Scribano Myth, David Robertson third. Santos Concerto for John Morgan again was fourth. And the Widow for Joshua Sutherland was fifth. That's it for me from Haydock. I'm actually over to Stu now. I'm not sure where he is. I can't remember. And I think I'm going to be back for one last race at Ascot to end day one.